The most important question we can ask is the universe friendly or is the universe unfriendly? If you're a mainstream scientist in our culture, a lot of folks have adopted the perspective that the universe is neither friendly nor unfriendly. It is uncaring about whether we're here. It doesn't even know that we're here. I think that the work I'm doing shows us is that the cosmos is responsive. It's not friendly, it's not unfriendly, and it's also not uncaring. But it's responsive to us. It's a mirror in some sense. It's not a physical mirror, but it's a mirror in the types of events that it sends our way. So the types of experiences that show up in our lives are actually a reflection of the choices that we're making in our lives.
He's a bridge walker, and that's very apparent when he's talking and when he's responding to people, because it's kind of talking about the unseen world and how you bridge that in a dominant paradigm that doesn't really go there, and he's doing it fabulously.
Experiences are the core element of what we're doing in the world. We are all having experiences every day. And we can describe our experiences from the perspective of physics, or we can describe it in other ways, but we're all having experiences. And if I say the word coffee, how many of you like coffee? When I say coffee, does it feel good at all? See a few heads nodding. Because my experience is just the word itself triggers a little bit of, I can taste what coffee tastes like. And I can feel the euphoria a little bit that coffee brings. So taking that analogy further, I think that we're constantly anticipating the experiences we want to have. We're constantly anticipating the experiences we want to have. Also the experiences we don't want to have.
He just speaks so effortlessly and clearly, and it's really illuminating all the points. He doesn't flinch at any questions. In fact, the fact that he takes them from both a journalist on the spot and then also answers so seamlessly and effectively the questions from the audience, which were very wide-ranging. He just responds so naturally. Yeah, he speaks very clearly, and he's really able to illuminate with words and stories, concepts and states of being and flow that are intellectually and certainly visually hard to grasp.
It wasn't overly scientific, and yet it wasn't overly simplified. And I feel like that's significant. Everybody's going to come away with wanting to have another question answered. That's just the nature of how it happens. I felt like, yes, he was able to make it user-friendly, and yet left us wanting to, ponder it more.
Paying attention to synchronicity is about paying attention to the actual opportunities that show up to make a difference in my life. And when I do that, I find that I get into a state of flow. I get into that zone that people talk about of optimal experience.